You ever just want to get away from the world? Well, come step into mine.
Hello everyone, thank you for listening. This is your host, Dorshae Middleton. I am here on the very first episode of Dorshae's World. You must be wondering, what is this or why is this? And let me tell you, just listen and enjoy because you won't expect what's happening tonight. I am your host with the most. Just kidding, this is not HQ. This is something different, something new. See, I'm rhyming. I got good timing. All right, let's get down to business. All right, guys, our topic of the night comes from my good friend, Daniel Mutis. He wants me to talk about how you don't need love to be happy. And I agree. And our first segment of the night is going to be school lesson. Here we go. All right, kids, settle down, everyone. All right, thank you. So tonight on school lesson, we're going to learn about how you don't need love to be happy. So are you guys ready for our first example?
Yay!
All right, so our first example of the night is Sarah and Jack. Sarah likes Jack. I mean, she really, really likes Jack. But Jack does not like Sarah. No, kids, you can't boo that. You can't help who you like and who you don't like. It's like science or something. Anyhow, Jack told Sarah he doesn't like her. And Sarah was willing to try to change herself in order for Jack to like her. Now this is where you would boo. This is where you would... Yes, this is where you should boo. Never change yourself to make someone like you. And Sarah, she's thriving. She's living her best life. You know, she met someone and she's happy. So no, you don't need love to live. Although she eventually found love, the moral of this example is never let love control your life because you don't need love in your life to live. And that's how we round that lesson back to the main course. All right, class, if someone ever tells you they don't like you because you have weird hands or crazy hair or just something that you can't control, forget about them. It's like self-love is the best love. And that is a note I will be leaving you guys on. And that was school lesson. How moving, how informative. And now, a message from our sponsors. I remember the first time I saw myself in the mirror. Oh, I looked great. And I loved myself so much, I carried that love with me my whole life. And now I don't have to worry about relationships and hooking up, because I can just believe in myself. Self-love.
I remember brushing my teeth and I was like, hey, handsome. You're so handsome, even all that soap suds all over your mouth. And I carried that love with me all my life. I love me.
Well, my dog was at the mirror first. And then I was like, move over, bitch. I'm about to look at myself. And I was in love. I never want to look away. And that's why I carry self-love with me all the time. Here at the mirror, self-love is amplified. So when you go to a mirror, look at yourself and say, I love you. I love you so much. Who needs relationships? Who needs marriage? Who needs comfort? Not me. This has been a message from our sponsors. Self-love, the best kind of love. We're going to keep rolling with the punches with our next segment, which is... News.
Hello, yes, this is the Dorshae World News. I am Mr. Newsroom, and we are here, and we're going to give you the news. So there's been a lot going on in politics today, And we are not going to talk about any of that. We are not even going to touch it with a 10-foot pole. We are going to talk about our subject of the night, love. There's been a lot of madness this week in Dorshae's world. People getting cheated on, people getting dumped, people getting heartbroken, people getting their boyfriend stolen. It is crazy how love can cause so much drama. And we have our news reporter, Sammy Samuels, on the scene with someone who just got dumped. Cutting over to Sammy now.
Yes, I am here on the scene right now with someone who just got dumped. Sir, can you please tell us what your name is? Sir, I'm having trouble understanding you. Can you please just tell me what happened here? What exactly happened? Sir, that is not helping me at all. Okay, charades. Crying, hurt, boogers, snot. Oh yeah, Mr. Newsroom, it is a mess over here. It is boogers, snot, tears. It was just like elementary school. It's just like elementary school. It's boogers and snot and tears everywhere. And I got some on my jacket. I just can't interview this guy. He's a mess. Back to you.
Yeah, all right. As you can see, love is very dangerous, and if you guys are around it, please make sure it is real, because you can get duped, you can be crying on the news, and literally, that's embarrassing. So, there's only two reasons you should fall in love: if it's real, and if there's not a newscaster around. And that is all the time we have for today, and I hope you guys get ready for that rain coming next week. And also, follow me on my social medias. This is Mr. Newsroom, signing off.
News. Well, don't you just love these newscasters? Oh, guys, I just got a special message that we have a musical guest in the building. Oh, snap. That musical guest is me. And I'm only doing this because the topic is about love. And I wrote an EP almost a year ago, actually. Gonna be a year ago next month. On my ukulele. And it was songs about love. You know, it's just songs about like a cycle of relationships. And I feel like it works into this subject. And so it's the intro to my first EP I've ever made, called Live from the Living Room, because it is live and I don't really have the great editing skills for music like I do for podcasting. So without further ado, please welcome your musical artist, me, and here's a song from my EP that I released last year. 1, 2, 1, 2, let's go. You're in love, 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 love. You're in love, 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 love. Just admit it, just admit it. It won't be easy. You gotta do it. You're in love, 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 love. Love, 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 love. You're it, so admit it. Oh, yeah, that was the intro to my EP I released last year, silently, kind of. It's called Intro, Love, Love, Love. It was just a lot of fun. I don't really know how to play the ukulele that much, and the tuning was kind of off, but it was fun, and that's what life is. Life is about having fun. Oh, no. I'm hitting the 10-minute limit, and I said I wanted my first podcast to be like 10 minutes, and I don't really have an outro, but I have my ukulele, and let's see if I can just like improv an outro real quick. I think the tuning is better from when I wrote my songs. Let's just do it. Let's just try and see where it ends up, you know? Okay, friends, that was fun. And our topic was love. This is the outro. This is the outro. This is the outro. I'm saying goodbye, but not forever, because I'll see you next time. So, we'll be together. And it's the end of my podcast. I had a lot of fun. Thanks for listening if you did. Have a great evening or night or day or morning. And always remember, self-love is important. But you don't need love to live. Have a good night.
You ever